Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. This is the penultimate finale of the American Horror Story Season 12, Episode 9, which is titled The Auteur. Now, this is probably my favorite episode. I think a lot of people were sleeping on this episode. It's been a couple of years that rewatching Delicate, and I took my time to get into this season. I think this is probably the strongest season that I've seen from American Horror Story. I'm not sure what the other reviews were saying that this season wasn't strong. It gave us so much possibilities, but yet kept it very sacred. I think this season is definitely up there with Apocalypse, definitely with Coven, and the other ones. Not for its, I would say, this characters as much, but its storytelling, its build up to the lore of the season. We saw that the episode opens up where we left off. After the award show, we went back on like a little bit back. We saw that from Brooklyn 2019. It seems as if Anna and Siobhan went on a some sort of like a motherhood camp, some sort of like a meeting for like new parents, right? People are having new babies, and Siobhan was just making funny faces at the other lady, basically explaining her grief and how her husband left her. Basically, she couldn't have a child, and Siobhan was like, well, that's messed up. Almost like she's saying it silently, but I think just to mock the other person, just to make a point, which was pretty crazy. As she started crying, we see that Siobhan was like, all of us has trauma. It's just up to us to like deal with our shit, right? I think this season is definitely one of my personal favorites. It's because of the lore, how it built up until the end with the climactic ending. We flash forward towards the present and how Anna was getting ready to, give like a speech throughout the award show. And it almost like she felt like this pain, right? And she almost was like, oh crap, like water broke, and Dex didn't know what to say. He's just freaking out through the whole thing, and Dex is just looking at Anna like very strange. And then each time she speaks, it's like the pain gets more intense. Dex was like, you alright? Like, are you okay? Is something happening? He feels completely oblivious. There's a lot of revelations that we got in this episode finale. Is just shocking, and there is connections that I'm about to make in the next 2 videos. It's gonna blow your mind of what I found out. Like, for one, so when Anna's getting ready to have like the child, she got into this ambulance, and the ambulance, basically, we don't, just like in Apocalypse, we don't even know who's driving the ambulance. And as Anna start feeling like the baby's actually arriving, it feels like everything is now falling into place. From the very first episode to now episode 9, it's almost as if it's a setup of a birth of a creation. Like, let's just call it like the Dark Idol, right? She wanted to win like a Golden Globe, right? But in return, she got something more than she couldn't handle. As Dex trying to help Anna conceive, like to remove the child because she's in labor, the baby basically ripped off Dex's hand. And Dex is like freaking out. He's just cursing like, fuck, look, like, what should I do? And Anna's just screaming, right? Anna Elcott. She's just screaming. She's like, what the hell's going on? And then we see one of the Raven witches basically looked around, was like, finally we're having a child. She was like, what the hell is wrong with you? She shot literally the other, like, I guess the bodyguard of the Dexes. So there's a lot of imagery that connects to what's gonna be happening in the next couple of scenes. We see Dennis O'Hare's character, the Doctor, met with Siobhan, and I'm guessing this is like a couple of years back. It seems like Siobhan is so ancient that she's able to camouflage herself throughout the centuries, and that Dennis O'Hare's character basically said like, "Who the hell are you?" It's like it seems like everybody's asking, "Who and what is she?" And she said, "My name is Siobhan." It seems like she I forgot what the other last name she has. She has a weird last name, and she says she always get what she wants. With the click of her nails, she kind of reminds me of the Countess, how she basically pinched Dennis O'Hare's side and managed to let blood leak out. In the same time, we see that Anna's getting ready to conceive. They landed in like this parking lot, and all of a sudden you start hearing these weird chants again. The same chant that we saw from episode 4, the Vanishing Sisters. This time you see the entire coven of the Ravenheads all gather for the same time, and they start singing the same chant to Anna. Each of them has a certain weapon to help Anna conceive. They started explaining to her like, this is what you wanted. You wanted the Golden Globes, but this is what we wanted. We wanted your child. Throughout our preparation, we made sure that you can conceive this perfect specimen. This goes back to season 10 of Double Feature, how it seems as if they're setting up something bigger in the American Horror Story world. They want to create this special specimen that's gonna rule over the remaining or the body of people. This is some insane lore that they're dropping on us here. It seems as if each season, starting off from season 9, ever since Mallory went back in time, there has been this set build up to the next apocalypse. This coven seems like they're specifically devoted to creating the next specimen. So as Anna is screaming, they're all chanting whatever chanted that they're saying, and they created this crazy, the pentagram thing on the ground, and then they started telling Anna, do you know that women are very special? They're the first being to bring any life into this planet. It's considered an honor, or it's considered a portal to let a child in. And I'm like, this is getting intense. It seems like everything that they wanted from Anna, they got it. But at the same time, when Anna woke up, they blinded her. So when Anna woke up, she's like completely oblivious. She's like, what is going on? And then they're like caressing her. They're telling her like, congratulations, like you made it, you passed the test, well, partially. And each of them were like, yeah, we gave you, the little drinks that we were giving you. So it's like they gradually and like delicately gave her each test without her realizing it. They thought that everything that she put in her body was for her own good. They just started explaining to her like, this is the preparation that we took to get us to this destination. And as they turned the corner to the red room, we see Siobhan delicing a weird, it almost looked like Doctor Strange like time necklace in her neck, but it's like a red one, like the pendant. And we've seen that pendant before, the brooch. And she's looked like she's hosing, or she's like watering is a plant, but she's using blood to water that plant. And this is insane. This is just an insane season. I think this was probably the strongest part of this season. And the revelation came out, basically Dex's dad and Siobhan is basically the parents of Dex. Siobhan basically says that She is the mom of Dex, but at the same time, Dex is 75% of her. So basically, when it came to creating the perfect specimen, Dex genes played a bigger part, thus making Anna default as one of the perfect specimen. Thus, she used the remains of his body to now recreate more. This is the same element that I saw from Double Feature, where they use part of the body of that character as the perfect specimen, creating more babies for the future. Each of them wanted to have strong children. They have magical powers, and the scary thing I heard Siobhan says, she is like a Ophanim or some sort of higher level of witch, that she is everywhere. She's like some sort of like her omnipotent presence, where she gave Anna a choice. She said, either you join us or you get the Oscars, or you suffer the same fate as the Miss Preacher, which at the time she was part of her coven. So it seems like Siobhan could grant wishes, but she could also take them away. But come to find out, as a whole, this entire coven, how powerful they are and how ancient that they are, I have a crazy feeling that this is not the last time we're gonna see from them. So when they started saying that, this is the time for you to rise, it almost felt like this was a seven wonders test. Each of them, or in total, is 7 of them. But before, I think it was like around 9 or 10 of them. And Adelia, if I'm not mistaken, Adelia, I forgot her name, but the one that Dex was sleeping with, it seems like she still stepped away from that life and tried to create her own space. But Siobhan and Anna started explaining that, who the hell are you? How can you do this? And as she's explaining that, the baby is in the crib, is sitting on this giant balloon that is dripping blood. That is the most insane things that I have seen in this season. And Siobhan basically saying that ever since she's the one that chose Anna, so basically they're linked. So it's like Siobhan is like the darker half of Anna's desires, and Anna is like the half of Siobhan, of the one that she needed in her part. Like, the season, there's so much stuff that happened. I'm just so proud that the way they ended this season. They didn't give us too much, they gave us just enough. Siobhan also mentioned that, her plan is to have a matriarchy, which is a female power structure. And the blood and the little vases, this remind me of when the Countess was pouring the pure blood thing in her safe sash. This kind of ties back into Hotel, Apocalypse, Double Feature. This season has a lot of references, which I freaking appreciate. And it seems as if they have a lot of connection to other past seasons, which other people did not see. Furthermore, it seems like Siobhan was explaining that, you must feed the child. And she was like, why the baby? She was like, no, you gotta be careful. The baby's teeth is very sharp. Anna was like, this is crazy. She was like, that's not what I wanted at all. Siobhan basically is like, the moment you gave up that baby, it became mine. And also, if you want to be part of us, to be our type of type of woman, you basically. And then at the same time, we see the past lady from the one that they kind of burned almost at the stake came back, started whispering this enchanted to destroy. It almost felt like as if it's like a rising of a new supreme. We see that Siobhan got destroyed, while in the process Anna ascended to the position where Siobhan was. Seems like it's like a new supreme. But the way that they did their 7 wonders, or some sort of ritual, Siobhan kind of switches place with Anna. Anna got destroyed, or Siobhan got destroyed, and Anna basically took her place. That's something that would need to be explained or connected to more. It seems like she turned to complete dust, and Adelia's one of the characters that was chanting Anna basically said like only the light could destroy the darkness, indicating that she was light, whereas Anna was Siobhan was the darkness. When Anna took that the raven crown, she put it on her head, it basically symbolized that Anna's the new leader. Even in the room was very purified. So this was insane. This was an insane finale. I can't wait to dissect this even more. I have 3 more videos that I'm going to be uploading focusing on the finale and the connection that it has. But guys, this was the finale. I hope you guys enjoy, and I can't wait to talk more about American Horror Story. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.